Yo, have you even logged in the last week? Like actually, like except for passive, I'm guessing not. Dude, this is the week I've played so much. Well, I can't. I mean, so much this week compared to the last like 3 months because it's just been raining. It wasn't supposed to rain last night. It rained 50 fucking mils and thunderstormed for 6 hours. What? Literally, fucking rain stole my job again today, so I just, again, drove in circles for 3.5 hours. Blocked out. Fuck me. Guess I'm playing shores again. Like yesterday, it was same thing yesterday. Exact same thing yesterday. Drove in circles for 4 hours, clocked out, played shores. Well, that's not true. Worked out, cleaned the apartment, then played shores. But yeah, dude, I've just literally been playing Brighter Shores. That's like fucking it. Last like 5 days. Other than I did go to a card show on Saturday though. Did go to a card show on Saturday. Inconsistent as fuck with no, who? Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Who cares? And I mean, if you don't care, it's all that matters. I don't have an opinion on your playstyle. I'm not allowed. I mean, as much as I can think I have one, I'm not allowed. I mean, I'm not allowed to have a real opinion. I can have a pretend one, but you're the one with the actual opinion. So, and if you don't want to play, then fucking probably for the better. It probably makes sense. Want to get lost in the woods? Brother, I swear to God, that's all I've been thinking about is just like, I just want to go fuck. I keep thinking, I shit you not, every time I see a camper, like a camper trailer, I just get these visions of buying one and then, yeah, just driving right to the mountains. Just driving right into the mountains and not coming back. Like, literally. Fuck. And this is like every day I think about this. Every day. Every fucking day. Just get a camper trailer, don't look back. Buy land, don't look back. Like oh yeah. I mean, fuck, we'll see what the winter has in store. If somehow I make a bunch of money this winter, I might legit do that. I might literally just grab a plot of land, grab a camper trailer, work this job that I'm working next year, except for obviously I won't have to pay rent. You know? It'll just be gas and food. Oof. See how that goes. I'm tempted. I'm fucking tempted. What am I doing? Fucking Wait, I'm playing Brighter Shores. What am I fucking doing? Or at least I'm trying to. Dude, I haven't streamed Brighter Shores in I guess a month. I guess it's been a month. Maybe probably longer, actually. Wait, I'm out of Flint, aren't I? Yeah, fuck. I don't want to be doing stonemason right now. Fuck. But I don't want to do active mining. Well, I do. I just don't want to do that active mining, I should say. Not doing fucking pushcart limestone. Get fucked. Got Mr. Redshifter still chilling. Jeez, Red has not... I swear to God, I don't even think Redshifter slept last night, brother. I don't think he slept. Push. Oh, fuck. Have you even, you considered any new jobs yet, Zedge? You've been looking? I'm praying you find a perfect job, man. Fuck. Oh, I forgot to put my phone on loud. I'm expecting a phone call, but we'll see. We'll see. push, 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 push. Fuck, ow. I got such a fucked up tooth. Oh my god. Okay, I need 2.5 levels. I might put some KP. I might put some KP into this just to get this lat, because I'm probably gonna need some KP just to push this along to get to 310, or yeah, to get to 310. Scared to look. I don't blame you, dude. I remember being terrified to look, and then like I said, I applied to like, I don't even know, 5 places randomly one day, and then I was like, I don't even think that was a good idea. But then I got a call from that gardening company that I worked for now, and I was like, I don't even remember applying for them. But it fucking kind of, it worked out. It spiritually worked out somehow. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. Ow. Man, I had a... I've been struggling with my balcony plants as well. I was gonna stream some balcony gardening, but there's like fucking nothing to do. It's all just... I've basically done it all. I've spent the last 4 days struggling with all the rain. I'm trying to keep my tomato plants actually like propped up. My tomato plants they're bearing so much heavy fruit, and I don't have like proper bamboo stakes. Ugh, like fucking Brighter Shores has. So yeah, my stakes snapped yesterday. My biggest tomato plant, or well, other than the cherry tomato, it just snapped. Thank God the plant didn't snap, because those fucking tomato vines are so durable. But the stakes snapped right in half. My tomato plant was literally laying on the fucking ground. I thought the tomato plant snapped, but yeah, thank God it was just the stakes. Shitty fucking stakes. So yeah, I had to move my big ass beefsteak tomato plant off of the table, and then put it on the balcony floor and prop it up against the table that it was up on. It's almost like a good problem to have, but whenever it fell over, 2 tomatoes fell off the plant, which fucking sucks. So got 2 underdeveloped tomatoes just sitting beside me now. Fucking sucks. So now they won't gain size, but hopefully I can still ripen them inside. For God's sakes. Yeah, and then just the classic, everything is just behind. Everything is growing like a month behind. Everything is a month behind, it feels like, so I don't even know. We'll see. See what the next month has in store, but literally I only have about a month left in my growing season. Like, end of September is like, it's as far as we really get. I think one time I got into October. Like 3 years ago? I think it was 3 years ago. I did get into October one year. But it was, it started snowing, and I was having a panic attack at work, and my boss was like, do you want to just go home? I'm like, yeah? Fucking yeah? I'm like, it's fucking snowing multiple feet right now, and I haven't harvested my plants. I'm like, yes, I'd like to go home, I'm pissed. At least to say my plants all died. While I was at work, my plants all died. harvested what I could, but... Fucking knew it. Oh god, okay, I gotta take this phone call really quick. Holy crap. Okay. I'm glad that call's over. I thought that call was about to be really bad. That call was actually really good. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Good to see you, Midnight. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, sorry, guys. A little bit of a... That was a way longer phone call than I thought. Actually, not really. Actually, yeah, never mind. Yeah, never mind. That was like fucking... That was like 10 minutes. That was like 13 minutes. My bad. Yeah, I thought that was about to be fun. I almost forgot to call that lady today, and then thank God I remembered. Thank God I honestly got off early. If I didn't get off early, I might have been fucked. Did I miss? Okay, I was. Oh, I did. No, I did miss my. I did miss one of my favorite parts. What the fuck? Sorry, we're listening to the last 3 minutes again. Banga. Oh yeah, I don't know if you're still there, Midnight, but I'm glad you're feeding Redshifter those hickory logs. Because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure a lot of my hickory logs went to you. I could be mistaken though. I might just not have many of them. But I'm pretty sure I sold you some. I can't remember. But I'm glad you're selling Redshifter some. Because I definitely don't have any. I have like fucking none. I have like 300. I was like, what? I thought I had a bunch. And I was like, well, if I did have any, they probably went to Midnight, so at least they went somewhere. Went somewhere good. With somebody. Was it M8 shit? I must have just not had much hickory. Wait, where are hickory? Dude, I'm having a brain fart. Like, where are hickory? They're right here, right? Aren't they? Oh no, those are pine. Oh, I'm thinking pine. I'm thinking pine. Yeah, I was thinking pine tree. Holy fuck, hickories are up here. So yeah, I would not have had a ton of hickory. Fuck, I haven't used... I gotta block Temu. Yeah, because I think there's only 3 hickory logs that I would do. That's just not bad, though. I must have sold them to someone. I don't know. Fuck, who knows? Who knows? I'ma try it out. I'ma try it out. Dude, I remember playing COD when this song dropped. Okay. Fucking Black Ops. I'm pretty sure this is Miami Black Ops 2. I'ma try it out. Okay. Chill. Okay. Wait, did I miss a fresh board? Do I have a fresh bounty board? How long have I been live for? 34. Yeah, I missed a fresh... I've got a fresh board. I've got a fresh mining board I'm gonna go touch. I'm gonna go touch on in a sec. Whoa! Why did my screen just flicker with like black lines? Fuck that. Dude, I swear to God, if I lose another monitor, I'm gonna cry. I'm already down half a monitor. My fucking backlight went out on my third monitor. So it's just got this super dull fucking dull image. Now my main monitor's flickering. The fuck, man? Too much power. All of the power. Don't stop till we get the po-po up. 2K of the 3K Hickory, nice. What are you feeding the KP into? Open that shit up. I wonder if these are alts. I'm always so curious. I'm like, are these alts or a new account? Like, I'm assuming this guy's a new account because he's got a #1. Like, is this an alt or is this... And man, he's also reading the fucking design book. Like, he's literally reading the instructions. That's so OG. Detective, nice. Fucking... I'm gonna give you a gold for saying that. I think I owe you a gold. That's fucking awesome. Hold on, you hear this? Like Tetris. Killers in the Jungle remix. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the Jungle. Killers in the Jungle. Killers in the Jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the Jungle. Killers in the Jungle. Killers in the Jungle. Oh, fuck, I skipped the board. Alright, I'm a dumbass. Whoa, you hear that? Alright, I gotta write down some chores. What should I do? I need a chore list. I did laundry yesterday, I did dishes yesterday. I could vacuum, but I might write down vacuum. Vacuum. Actually, let's do vacuum steam clean. I haven't steam cleaned in so fucking long. I basically haven't steam cleaned since the dogs left. Kind of makes sense. Vacuum steam clean. Ground beef. I was tempted to do a hot sauce stream, but I think I'm just gonna do a hot sauce stream on Wednesday. Pretty sure Wednesday I'm doing a balcony garden hot sauce stream. And then I might ask to work Thursday. Normally I have Thursdays off, but I think I'm gonna ask to work Thursday, just because my last few days have been fucked. I've been working half days. Dust inside of the PC? Probably. Honestly, probably. That's oh, yes, thank you. I'm writing that down. Fuck yes, I'm writing that down. Thank you. Yep. I literally was thinking about doing that today. I was thinking about yesterday. I was thinking about that yesterday and doing that today. Thank you, dude, thank you. Kind of read my mind from yesterday. Thank you. Yep. Dust PC. All caps. Dust PC. Yep. Good call. Literally was thinking about that yesterday. Like quite rigor. I don't know why I never did. I worked out. I guess, yeah, I just worked out and then just thought was gone. Post-workout clarity did not involve PC cleaning. Fuck it. Not at all. See the sign here. Yeah, good call though, good call. Yeah, vacuum, steam clean, dust cleaning for the PC. I can clean the, may as well clean the desk too. Clean desk. It's not that dirty, but it could be reorged maybe, I guess. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good list for now. It's a good list. Yeah. 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 Okay, so hopefully this board isn't fact. Yeah, 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 yeah. 3 silver, fuck it. Yeah, it's got a pretty cool name, Resolve. It's a good name. Again, I wonder if it's an alt though. Is that an alt or is that an OG? Yeah, man, I thought that phone call was about to be horrible. That was really productive, actually. Fuck. Wah, 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 wah. Oh yeah, I was gonna put that KP into Stonemason. That's why I was like, I don't even remember what the fuck. I'm glad I didn't just shove it into Bone Right. Always be waiting. I should have ran up there. Shit. Whatever. Actually, no, we're good. Never mind. This was perfect. Never mind. If I had 7, then I'd get. Musty's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Musty, just enable trader. God. It's enable trader, bro. Come on. Should have just stayed in that other room. What the fuck am I doing? Can't decide. Fair enough. Must stay blank. Whoa. Come here, fucker. Dude, PvP, man, yeah, that's the other, yeah, fuck, I never really talk about combat so much, but yeah, PvP's been like the last thing on my mind, but yeah, that's fucking PvP's gonna be super interesting. Literally, I haven't even thought about it at all. Like, I've thought about it on behalf of other people, but I've never, like, thought about it myself, really. It's gonna be fucking interesting. Very interesting. Especially based off of these changes that they're making to combat, obviously. Skill tree, like, because obviously Andrew was so enthralled with wanting to do AoE, like AoE damage and shit, so... You know, see what those skill trees entail. I'm not really a PvP person, but I'm intrigued. It's a new game, so maybe it will enthrall me. Hard to say. Well, I know that's also why fucking Midnight, if you look at Midnight's account, he's got 0 bone right, and that's for PvP. Whoops. The RHB gonna pool together some money and steal the trade. I was just about to say, I was like, I don't even know if you guys fucking have... Many people have trader enabled. I know 2-Tab, yeah, you got trade enabled. I don't even know. I don't know who else does. I also don't even know who's in RHB. I have no idea. Oh god, my wife just said she bought a fake ass Labubu from a gas station. What the fuck does that even mean? I want to kill you. Don't negotiate with terrorists. Oh fuck. Yeah, we gotta get some of those. Gotta get some of those rank 1 blacksmithing swords on the market. That's what I want. I want a rank 1 rapier, please. Oh wait, not cryo. GG. That actually would be badass if you could, like, sign off your character name on the blade of the sword that you sell to the people, and then, like, you could see it upon, like, inspection or something. That would be pretty badass, actually. Not a bad idea. What, dude? Weapon sig, dude. I'm gonna write that down. We need some weapon sigs. It's actually sick. It's like not even a bad idea, truly. Maker's Mark, yeah. Dude, literally though, it's fucking. It's not the worst. Like it's a unique idea. I highly doubt another game has that. I highly fucking doubt it. Don't know though. Exactly, yeah. Could just literally, yeah, exactly. Just like you only see it upon inspection, yeah. Well, I mean, probably be the only way to see it really anyway, but. That'd be sweet. Yeah, I'm writing that down. I just said I was going to, then I didn't. Fuck, dude. Yeah, true. Pokemon's got the OT. You're right. Pokemon has OT. Yeah, for sure. Holy sheesh, dude. What the fuck? I got like 35 pages of podcast notes. Holy shit. My hammer mage boys. I'm with the hammies, bro. I'm with the newbie hammer mages. Alright. Weapon signatures. Yeah, I like that. What you call me? Brethren. Brethren. Bump the treble. Man, that guy's digging the China through that fucking quartermaster spell. Holy shit. I'm sad. I already went. Man, I need the bountiful boards, bro. Bountiful mining boards are literally my favorite thing in the game. At least currently. As soon as I got out of the bountiful milestone, I was just sad as fuck. Gotta wait till milestone 7 now. Ugh. Oh shit, there goes some KP. GG. Whoopsies. I don't even think, do I have any flint left? A little bit. Oops. Put them up, put them up.
Just escape the Matrix and return to nature.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Yo, Jacob!
I'm having so much.
I want to see all my people real quick!
Axes and shovels, archaeologist type shit. We on fire.
Bro,
Classics for the street.
do they reset upon login? How does that work?
I'm dancing with Skrillex right now.
Open that shit up!
I was thinking, I was like, probably like 3 days ago I was thinking that. I was like, wait, do these ever reset upon logout? Because I don't think they do. I don't know though. Maybe like client close? Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. Have not tested it. Cause I swear to God I logged in like later one day and I still had a Geo hanging out and I was like, what the fuck? It's like, whoopsie. Yeah, it's good. It's very good that they do dissipate. That's good. If it was just stuck there till you mine it, that would, I'd be like, we got a problem here.
Skrillex loves.
Yeah. I like. I hope they do something a little bit more with the geodes as well. Like I hope they make it so like there's something obtainable from it other than just XP. Hopefully they do that, but I mean they probably fucking won't, but a geode pet. Whoops. Oh my god, that merch level is so fucking close. Oh, fuck. Meant to pot there, just didn't. Fuck. I've like vaguely, like I've very, very vaguely heard about it. But I like the concept. I don't know, like, everything to do with it, but I like the concept, yeah. And I like that Jagex are attempting to bring it in as, like, an actual official game mode. I think it's cool. Usually I hate on shit like that, but I think it's actually pretty cool. Where are you now? Dude, no fucking way are we getting more thunderstorms. Fuck off. No. Please no, please. Literally, it's been a week straight of fucking rain. I don't know enough about it to like speculate it compared to Lone Wolf, but I feel like that would be not good for the community in general. I feel like that wouldn't, because a lot of people already opted in a Lone Wolf thinking it's what it is currently, which is basically just like full-blown Iron Man mode. If it was changed at all, I think it would just disturb the community. That, and I don't know enough about it to like draw any sort of a comparison, but so yeah, I don't really have a thought on that. That just to me seems like community problems, but I don't know. Fuck. Guess I hit my Windows key.
Catch them, rack them, stack them. Money gotta run, my guy. Fresh out the pub, never stay or dry. Time when they see me jump out to the right. Sand out of space when me send boy.
Yo, what's up, Cosmic? How are you, man?
Keep my dogs on the ring, baby night. Can never move them waistline.
We lights up. Penniest bus.
If you want to keep the can on my drive, I don't drink, so you know walk on for the night. Press gets on the end, we put up to the gate first. Minds up the cross, same time, from Putin, summer, comes you like rubber. Badders round me, only badders round me. Yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot night. Badders round me, only badders round me. Yeah, wild for the night. Yeah, badders round me, only badders round me. Yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot night. Badders round me, only badders round me. Yeah, wild for the night.
San Diego, scream right now! All my fucking batters!
But yeah, if they were to implement something like that to this game, I would have to start a new account, like a full blown new Steam account to play that off of. But I definitely wouldn't be opposed. I just couldn't imagine it coming into this game anytime soon is the only problem, obviously. But if that was potentially like a future thing, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. Fuck, I'm so close. How are the Pidgeot? They're okay. They're doing good. The newest baby is just starting to flap its wings and jump around the balcony a ton. So gonna have even more balcony pigeon activity. And then the other one, and then there's another baby that just, I'm assuming it's about to hatch any day. There's an egg that should hatch any day, unless it already has hatched. But yeah, there's another baby about to be born, which would be baby number 4, either number 4 or 5, born on this balcony this summer. I think number 4. It was two at the same time, and then one single egg separately twice as well. So yeah, I think 4. Alright, I'm assuming one more. I'm literally gonna have a full... I'm basically becoming one of those fucking bird trainers. The bird trainer Ryan over here. Bird trainer coffee. I'm gonna have 6 Pidgeots. 6 level 100 Pidgeots. That's my team. Bro, I'm sad all the baseball games aren't till fucking like 5 hours from now, almost. 4.5. Well, I mean, there's the one early game, but it's like over. Because of course I'm off work early again, for fuck's sakes. I don't want to be, but I am.
All my people of San Diego!
Yeah, dude, seriously though. I hope, man. I'm sure she's gotten some sort of fucked up karma. I'm sure she's gotten some fucked up karma. I'm sure of it. We're gonna have to transition from music to like a fucking podcast or something pretty quick here, which is lame, but forgot I'm streaming on YouTube. Literally, this fucking stream's already gonna get blocked just because of what I'm already listening to. Please don't be loud. Please don't be fucking
Not a RuneScape
loud.
3 player. I've never played RuneScape 3, and I frankly don't really know what the microtransactions were like in that game. I just knew that they were widely hated. What was the landscape of microtransactions? Like, what did you guys offer? What did you take away?
I'm so sorry if you guys have already watched this.
So there was a lot.
I watched like half of this earlier.
To summarize it, I would say there was a lot of ways to make progression without playing the game at all. And that, I think, is a problem. I think if there are people who want to sort of expedite their journey, let's just like call a spade a spade. If you want to buy like 100 bonds and go buy a T-bow, you can do that in old school. And that's on you if that's what you want to do. It takes something away from the experience. Maybe you get called a credit card warrior, that's fine. It was that for RuneScape 3, but way more extreme. It was like you sort of spin on a mechanic that was a bit chance-like and a bit gross, and it could just allow you to bypass whole chunks of gameplay in minutes instead of days or weeks or months. It really undermined the integrity. Not only that, it was visible everywhere. If you walked around the game in one of the more popular worlds like World 1 or something, you're just going to see a bunch of people interacting with things they'd bought. You're going to see a bunch of people in cosmetics that were obviously purchased. I think it really was quite insidious in that it crept into every part of the game over like a 15-year period. It was really, really rough to see. So when we made the change,
15 years.
We pulled
Is
out
that accurate?
298 distinct.
I think it is. Fuck, I think it
items that were
is.
available to buy. Like
Yeah,
almost
20. Yeah,
300
fuck,
things.
2011 to
They'll
20.
all be
Yeah.
completely
Holy
out
shit.
of the game at the end of this year. So you haven't been able to buy them since January. Any that are left in the game at the end of this year are just removed, gone. And so it is then clean. The only things you can now buy in RuneScape 3 are bonds, bonus XP stars.
Oh, wow.
Which are like you can get bonus.
See, we were
XP
talking
for
about this on
trade
our
cards, but you still
podcast
have to go
the
and
other day.
train. And then the last type is like rune.
I hadn't even
So
listened to
at the
this.
same time that we removed all of those microtransaction-y things, the kind of gross bits, we implemented a toggle to say if you don't want to see other players.
So I was
play,
actually, I was
put the
pretty
toggle
much
on
accurate.
and see
I
if
was
the
like, they
player
got
actually
rid of
there.
everything except for
So,
basically
like,
bonds,
it's really-
bond transaction.
That's a new feature.
That came out in I think Jan or Feb or something. Yeah.
Oh, that's really. I love that. That's like
That
that's
is
my
really
favorite thing
cool.
about old school. Like, is just when I look at someone, I know what they're wearing. I know how they got it. Like, that is one of the core reasons why I love this game. Is that right there? And that I didn't know that RS3 had that now.
Yeah, it's genuinely. It's like I'm gonna.
Yeah, I
say
think
the
this
CEO
was-
show,
I
like it is
actually, was
worth in
this
the next
the-
month or two. Just like log into RuneScape.
No, it was the Aiza. It was the Aiza Kieran.
No, go to Port Sarah.
Aiza and
It's
Kieran were the
actually
ones
nice.
talking about bronze man mode,
Okay.
wasn't it?
I like that.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll log
Yeah,
into RuneScape
maybe,
3.
maybe.
Yeah. No, T-Papa, you do bring up a good point. I think it is really valuable to the player experience to be able to look at someone and understand how good they are and how much time they've put into the game. I think it makes everything feel a lot more meaningful. So, yeah,
Like,
I
when you
mean,
were a noob, right,
And that's
you were
what's
at
gonna
much
be
lower level,
fucking, that's what's gonna
seeing
be
a guy
sick
like
about
Team
Brighter
Bang,
Shores. That's gonna be
Tom
us for
Bang,
Brighter
who's, like,
Shores.
in full
What they just said will be
full
us for
time
Brighter
people, or
Shores.
even just in Bandos and like Infernal Cape or something. Being able to right click that guy that looks super impressive and figure out what he's wearing, and that kind of becomes your goal, is an amazing way to like go through the game. And if you can't
Dude,
tell what
even
everybody
Katie, I
does,
shit you not, even
like, it's-
Katie heard about the fact
Yeah,
that
no,
dogs are
that
making
is
their way
perfect.
into RuneScape. I was like, how the fuck
so
did you hear that? I was
going
like, that's
back
brand
to
new
the actual
info.
removal
I
of
was like,
the
that's literally only like a
microtransactions,
week
when it
old
comes to the
info. I
authority
was like,
to
how the fuck
execute
did you
that,
know?
I'm assuming you're not just unilaterally
doesn't play
responsible
RuneScape.
for that. Does some sort of board need to approve this? I'm just curious on the structure of that decision.
Yeah, so for a decision like that, it has to be me that makes it for obvious reasons, but it can't be me in isolation. There's kind of two things that need to be true for it to happen. One is, perhaps most importantly, the team in the RuneScape 3 team needs to believe in it, because even if I
Yeah,
get
well,
the
that-
approval
yeah,
and they don't
that's-
really buy into it, it's not.
That's
gonna
why I'm
work. You
glad
can
that
tell when
shit
people
never
do
made
stuff
its
they
way
don't
into
really
old
care
school,
about.
because that would
So
be
they've really gotta
such a
believe
fucking
to be
problem
worth
if that
it.
shit made
The
its way into
second thing
old
that has to
school
be
and they
true
never like
is it has to
did
make
anything to
sense
actually
for
like
a board who
take
are,
away from what people took advantage of. Like, I mean, because there's, I mean, like, really, what could you do? Like, what the fuck could you even do?
Stupid mistakes financially.
It was just a stupid
The reason
decision to have it
20%
as a
of companies
fucking
profit
thing in the
overnight
first place.
could look a lot like a
Nothing but
stupid mistake. And
problems.
so they needed to just sort of understand what it is that I was proposing, why I was proposing it, the fact that the team are really behind it, and that we think that over a 5-year period it makes a lot of sense because it allows us potentially to return to growth. That's all they really needed to understand. And then once they had that information, we talked about it for a long time. They literally said, look, we back you. We're going to make this call with you. And then I stood outside of the board office with my head in my hands thinking, I can't believe that just happened. But that was D-Day.
How hard was it to convince everyone that that was the
That
right
was
play?
hands on head, not hands and or head and hands. But
Like, I
fair
didn't
enough.
really have to convince them that they're really
Fair enough.
genuinely like on the same team as us. I went in there and said, here's what I think makes sense. Here's all the math that we've done that we think proves why it's probably worth doing. I really believe this is right. 3 hours of conversation.
Yeah, that's what
and
fucking
evidence and proof points and
sucks.
data later, they
Because
said,
then
"No,
it would be
we-
considered. It
we've
wouldn't
come
be
to the same
considered
conclusion.
the
We think it's the right
actual
thing to
server.
do."
Yeah,
And
it's
then at
such
the
a
end
it's
of
such a
that meeting,
clusterfuck.
one
Because
of
then
the
that wouldn't
board
even be
members said,
considered a
"Look,
real
before you go,
server.
you should know that you
That's
didn't
so
make this
fucked.
decision
And then the
alone.
real
This
server
decision
would actually
we're
just
in
be
this
a
way because
desolate
lots of
wasteland of
decisions behind
fucking
you.
pay to play
Like, that's
or
super
pay to
rare.
win
Things
fucking
like
noobs.
The shadowy board gets a pretty
Yeah,
bad
that's
rap, but I
such
think
a that's a
that was
fuck.
great
It's
example
just
of
a
them
fuck
actually doing
situation.
the
Yeah.
right thing and being aligned with us.
Yeah, no, that is interesting to hear. What have been the visible benefits and or ramifications so far in that decision?
On the ramifications, like the next day we had 40% less revenue on RuneScape and 20% less
40%.
Minus that one, yeah.
Oh my, dude. I'm surprised it's not more. Immediate 40% dip the next day in 20.
That was a rough day. And then the positives. So RuneScape's been on like a slow down
No
trajectory
shit.
membership for like 4 straight years, pretty much linear down and to the right. For the first time in almost half a decade, the first half of this year hasn't declined. It's flat. In fact, June was up a little bit, and July's up even more. August, we're going to do a league, so it'll be up even more again. But like, it's early. We've still got a lot to do. Removing
Much
microtransactions
poop.
doesn't
I
make
mean,
your
I
game
don't know.
good, but I think it gives you a
Mortuary
chance to get people back
Assistant
on
is
side
now
like
on
that
sale.
allows you
All
to
right,
play
guys, if
for
you
a
wanted
few
Mortuary
minutes, about
Assistant,
10
it's on
hours.
sale on Steam.
Yeah, so you're setting the stage.
Yeah,
I
it's a
am
good
really
question. I don't
curious,
know.
just
Pay
looking
to
at
win. I don't
especially
know. I'm
the
not really
MMO
okay with
industry
any
as
pay
a
to
whole.
win.
I mean, something like World of Warcraft has a pretty good.
I'm okay
amount
with
of
like pay to look good,
microtransactions.
but
Why
I'm
do you
not
think
okay with pay to
they
do
work
better.
They work well in some games. I say well, most people don't like
So like
them.
I guess
they're
none
effective at
from my
bringing
take
in
would be
extra revenue
none.
without lowering the player base. Why do you think that works in other games and not as much in RuneScape 3?
It's hard to draw that conclusion, isn't it? Because you don't know if they're not lowering the player base.
Keep potting at
Because
the
everybody has them.
I'm lazy.
Like, what
I'm
if you
lazy.
switch them all off? What happens? Do more people play games like that? My bet is yes, which is why we've taken the bet that we have. I really don't know. I don't know what damage it does, and it's hard to know exactly what damage it does. It
Bonds are
requires
a little
bit of
yeah, a
gut
little
check
bit, like
and
a
then
tiny bit.
a risk. And we've just taken that risk. I hope other people
Like
take
I don't
that
think
risk
it's
too if we
really.
find some
It doesn't.
positive success with this.
It doesn't
And maybe they
affect
will as well. I have no idea
XP
why it
though.
works in other games and not in
It
others.
does affect GP, yes,
Yeah,
but I
no,
guess
me neither.
then
I
you can
was,
use that
you know,
GP,
genuinely curious
but
about
you
that
still have to
because I feel
work
like
for
the
it. Like you
current-
still have to
I don't know,
do
the
the
current
duty to
landscape of
get the
gaming
XP.
is
You
so
just have the
different than
goal
the
to
one
do
that
it.
we
with-
grew
So
up
it's like
in. You know,
I guess
there's
yeah,
all
that'd
these
be as
seasonal
far
battle
that'd be as
passes,
far
there's
as
all
I'm like
these
accepting of it. Yeah,
microtransactions, and
it'd be like a bond,
maybe
type
this
of
is,
a
I'm
bond
puffing
type of
hopium here.
thingamajiggy.
It does
Whoa,
feel
where
like
am I
people are
going?
really
Fuck am I going?
starting to get sick of it.
But yeah, it's
And
anything
I don't
further
know.
than
I
that,
don't
you're
even
just
have a
asking for
question. I
trouble,
just
though.
really hope that the state of the games industry
And that's
changes
why I like that there
for
is
the
a
better.
that there is like a
just
lone
work?
wolf
Like,
mode in
being
this
for
game.
real here,
You
is
wouldn't
it
be
just
able to
getting
obviously do that with
No,
lone wolves.
everything-
So
everything,
if you want to
everything,
keep your
all the
account
money.
The
quote unquote
process of
clean
enshittification,
from any sort of
I was looking
microtransactions
up
or
this,
fucking like
product.
pay to
I'm
win,
a hot sleeper.
then yeah, lone
There's
wolf
a
would be
product
the
out there called like a
lone wolf would be the
8
account for you.
8 sleep, something like
yeah.
that. And I was like, oh, that looks great. And then I saw the price is like $3,000, and on top of that, it's like $30 a month.
Wait, what
Tea-
is
Yeah,
it?
a teaspoon of poop.
It's
Don't yeah, fair
basically
enough.
cover
It's
that
a good way
goes
to
over
put
your
it.
bed that has like zonal heating and cooling because my girlfriend is very cold all the time. I'm very hot all the time.
Teaspoon of the
So
poop.
you can like change the temperatures of each side of the bed to make it more comfortable. It seemed really cool. I was like, great. And I don't know, it just feels, it's almost like a slap in the face to pay that much money for something and then on top of that be charged a subscription fee. It just feels like we don't own anything anymore.
I think it's changing, man. Like for a long time, my thesis is for a long time.
I've never
who was
used
the
bonds
best
for
at doing
anything
the
other than
anti-inflation
membership.
thing.
Like I think
Like,
back
that
in the
was the winner.
no, I never
I think
even
we've
know.
gone to
I
a
had
bit
the
of a
idea,
point
but
as a
my thought
society, to be
process was
honest.
like I'd
I
fucking.
suspect we're quickly gonna be measured
Is
by
it was that literally that
how
I would
much
go
we can
broke
get from
IRL to enjoy
the bet
myself
that
in
I'm
game,
making
and it's
at
like
the
why am I
beginning
even
is
playing
if we can
then?
be like an oasis in the desert, and everybody
I don't think
else
I
gets
ever. Yeah,
super
I've
sick
never
of
bought.
all of this reality.
Well, I never bought
and
bonds.
decides they're
I've only
just
bought
done with it
bonds
and
from
wants
other
to go
people.
somewhere where that doesn't
I've never
happen.
bought bonds like off the
Our door's gonna be
website
open. It's that making
and sold
the
them.
opportunity
I've
for
never
lucky things to
ever done
happen,
that.
right?
Mhm.
Like if you just prime yourself to be a home for the people who are sick of the enshittification, that's the bet we're taking.
Yeah, I think that is nice to hear from the CEO.
Might be wrong, man, but we've made our bed.
If you are wrong,
It's like
and
if I've already
RuneScape
have the
goes
armor,
in
then
the
what am I
shitter,
farming?
don't want
I'll go down
anything
to
Like what
you.
am I farming
Yeah,
for?
I don't
If I
want
got the
anything
armor,
anymore. That's fine. I don't
The
care.
fuck?
I'm
at that point I'd go
Living in Bolivia.
PvPing. If I was to go PvPing, I'd
I
lose
wanted
the armor because
to
I fucking
move
suck at
on to a
PvP.
topic we touched briefly about, which is botting.
Yeah, I've
And,
never. Yeah, fuck
obviously,
I mean, yeah, bonds are
there has
bonds are
been
good for
a really
membership, but
huge
if you want to use them for
movement this
anything
year. You
else, I
guys
think you're
have-
making a mistake.
You guys went in like SEAL Team 6, and you
Yeah, it's been
took
great. I've like yeah. It's so awesome to see. It's been
Yeah,
destruction.
It is. I want to talk about the great bot bust of 2026 first. There were mass amounts of like takedowns sent to websites and discords. How long did this operation take, and why was it done now?
It started the day that I joined. We had to change a team, change people, invest like there's a lot. This stuff takes a lot. The reality is we just went super hard on every
I didn't
front.
know they
New
did.
team,
Was this
total
recent that
obsession
they
over it. I get
like bot nuked? It must be relatively recent.
like an hour and a half ago.
That they,
I got
like,
a
went,
message
like,
saying we
scorched
removed
earth.
78 billion GP from old school today, 300.
I want to
billion
see
from
the
RuneScape
statistics.
today.
Like, I want to
That's
see the
just
player.
today.
Like, I would love to see the player
Yeah, so
base
we went
difference. There's
super
got to be
hard on
quite a big
bots with
difference
protection. We
on
just got
player
really
base
obsessive
numbers.
about it. I check
It's
these
got to
numbers
be.
daily myself whenever I see.
I'd
people
love
on
to see
RuneScape
those
botting
numbers.
subreddit, most insane subreddit that
They're
exists,
probably not going to show
because
them on
they're
this
all,
podcast, sadly, but
themselves. Anyway, I send those links to my head of anti-cheat like 7 a day. Guy called Chris, the same guy that is a superhero, and he's sick of getting the messages, but I keep saying, like, don't let them through and you won't get the messages. Anyway, point is, we went super hard
1 or
on
2
banning,
months.
super hard on
Okay.
detection. We also went super
Interesting.
hard legally. We pushed on all the
I
data
would
science models
love to
track
see the
real-world
exact
traders.
numbers.
We also
I'd
started
love to see
banning
it, bro.
real humans who are running gold farms, which was previously not necessarily a rule break until they transacted. We've just like dialed the aggression up to 10, put the right people and the right resource behind it. It took a year to build up to that, but we don't shout too much about it. This is probably the only time I've spoken publicly about that work being as successful as it has been, because there will come a day where we find ourselves on the back foot again.
Rev caves are dead.
As far as
Damn.
I'm concerned, though, we have to keep this level of like
So
obsessive
PKers are probably
intensity
pissed,
for the
but
rest of time. It's the only way. Like
better
there's
for
no
the
end in way.
overall
You just got to keep fighting.
disparity of the
And so
game.
I
Like you
meet
fucking
every week with
that'll
heads
help
of those
that'll
departments
help
and the heads
Rev
of the game
Rev
studios,
cave
and
drop
every week we
prices
check numbers and obsess
substantially, like
over it. And I want
substantially.
there to be less than 1% bots at any time.
Oh,
across
perfection,
pay-to-play
dude. We're on
and free-to-play.
Deathstone now.
Pay-to-play is
Fucking
pretty close
perfect.
to that. Free to play is really dramatically heading down. But until we hit 0, job's not done.
How do you not lose this tenacity? Is it just like the desire to hit
I'm
0?
taking a
then?
piss really quick.
Yeah, like we're probably never gonna hit 0, right? But like, what's the alternative? Just let it happen. Like it sucks, man. The experience sucks. I don't believe any bot is okay. I think the second you try and kill a rune dragon and you can't, or you walk past LMS and it feels like shit, like that's not okay. And say what you like about bond prices and all that sort of stuff. Big picture, it doesn't matter. If, like I started this whole discussion with, sometimes you're playing the game, sometimes you're just in it. I don't like feeling like I'm in my house with a bunch of fucking bots. That feels bad to me. I know that's not a controversial opinion, so I think we should try our best to try and fix it.
Yeah, no, I think there is like the conspiracy theory that Jagex wants a certain amount of bots because they buy
Look
they
at his
buy
face. He was like,
bonds.
no.
I
there's
would love to
no
give you
way."
this opportunity to dispel that myth because I always thought it was.
Oh my god,
of a
his face
dumb
when you said that,
argument.
bro, was hysterical. That was so
My
good.
roof band is about to explode. People think we make money when there are bots in the ecosystem. We do not. They only cost money. They make the experience worse. They make the player's experience shitty. They
That's
damage
that's
no
not
good-
true.
no good
That's
comes of it.
not
They buy
true.
membership. They use botted gold to sync bonds to pay for membership.
Yeah,
that
but
way.
yeah,
They
but guess
massively
what?
inflate
People
the
buy
cost
those
of
bonds
massively
from you
inflate
to
the
sell
cost
to
of
them so
everything.
that evens out.
People
Shut up,
think
Modnor. Okay,
just
that
using
this
bots
is where
to
he's
keep
talking
the
shit.
price of bonds
This is where he's talking
artificially
shit.
high. Think
Yes,
about
they
it,
made you
right?
money.
Bots
Shut
are
the fuck
generating
up. They
most of
made
the
you money.
twisted bows in the
It's a
game.
lie.
Let's say
That's an
twisted bow,
actual
let's make the
lie.
maths easy. I know
They
it's
made
not
you
this
money.
number, but
Shut
let's
the
say a
fuck
twisted
up.
bow right now is 100
You
mil.
talking shit
Without
right now.
bots, it would be 200 mil, right? And the bonds are 10 mil, and with bots they'd be 20 mil, right? So with bots you've got a 20 mil bond, you've got a 50 mil T-bow. It takes 2.5 bonds to buy a T-bow. Without bots, you've got a 10 mil bond.
See,
and a
now
100
he's
mil
but that's
T-bow. It
only
takes 10
if they're
bonds to buy a
doing
T-bow. That's
bots.
better for me. It's better for us. There is no downside of having
Like
zero
the,
bots
the
that will die on
I
this
get what
thing.
he's saying, but no, they've still made you
actually
money.
very
You
glad
can't
you said that
deny. You
because
can't deny
I,
that they made you money.
I have
Like
a- I
they
have a
made you
quote
money.
From an
They made you money.
ex-Jmod who will remain nameless
Oh,
for
don't
the
make me
time
say
being.
who I think this is gonna be.
You probably know who it is.
Was it a
Yeah,
negative
yeah,
experience
yeah,
of
yeah,
making
yeah,
money?
yeah,
Yes,
disagree.
but they still made you money.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Dang, he
say it
already
yet.
knew-
Didn't even let me say
Good.
it.
That was good. That was good. He knows
No,
exactly what
you're
you're
not
gonna
getting
say.
this clip, my guy. You're
I
not
didn't
getting
even
it.
say
The
it.
answer is
No. All right. I'm gonna clip this anyways. Go on our TikTok. He said something, or she,
Sure.
along the lines of, and this is not to do with actually like the Jagex revenue or the business side of things. This is about the player base. He said that old school players would actually not like it if there were literally zero bots. There is a healthy number of bots that can exist in the ecosystem, obviously due to skilling supply prices or PVM supply prices.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that statement?
What do you think my thoughts are on that? How many bots would you like?
I think you can't say the words that you want to because you're PR trained, is what I
I'm
think.
not PR trained, which is why Aiza is so worried about me doing this. Bless him. That is my downfall, but also I think the reason I'm even doing these things. Clearly, I disagree. I
Yeah.
don't think it helps anybody. If they are necessary to bring nature runes into the game, then we need to find a better way to bring nature runes into the game. Like, as far as I'm
the
concerned,
fuck?
I'd rather that Nats were 280 GP again and not 90.
No
I'd
idea
rather
who
that
just
Ativo
called
was
me.
expensive. I'd rather that when you got a Scythe drop, it felt good. I'd rather that when you got a Vernic Treads or you got an Eye of Ayak, it feels good and not like you're just competing with a bunch of bots who've made the price shit. Like, 0 bots is the only number as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I can straight up do a
0
okay.
bots. I like
Let's
that.
go. I love it.
I'm so aware, by the way. I'm literally wearing bot t-shirt. Like,
I noticed that. I did notice that.
Wait, can I straight up just edge? Oh yeah. Okay, finally we're in a good, we're in a
Yeah,
half
I should've
decent
worn my
position
sleeve.
for
I
a
should've dressed
Stone
up as a
Mason.
bot,
Finally.
honestly. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I just
Moving
needed
on
to get to
now, it is time
310.
talk about
Literally just needed to
player
get to
support,
310,
which
and
again
now
is
we're
a topic
yeah
we
we're
touched on a
Gucci.
little bit earlier.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you said this is one of the main things
Wait,
that you guys
wait,
are
wait,
focusing on. Is this like the highest priority when you think of investing into RuneScape?
Oh,
as a
Basalt.
whole?
Why did
Like,
I
where do
read
you
Flint?
sit
I
on
read.
your
I
list of
saw
priorities?
Fine and I read Flint.
On the list
I was
of
like, wait,
priorities, it's
Flint.
up
The
there. It's
I
one of
almost
the
lost.
highest.
Actually, almost just lost
On
my
like
shit.
my personal like shit list, the things that I'm unhappy with, it's the top of that list. And I think that's true for basically everybody at Jagex. Part of the like we'll talk about what some of the answers are, but that's one thing that still keeps me awake at night. It's just not good enough.
Oh, I want to
Yeah,
watch baseball.
I mean, Jagex has made measurable improvements at player
Yeah.
support. I think you guys have done a good job of starting going in the right direction. But I think the cases that damage trust the most are the rare ones when someone kind of believes they have lost years of progress to some sort of false ban or something like that, and they just can't reach a person who understands the full situation. What do you think,
Dude,
in
if
your
Blake
mind, is
Snell
like
doesn't
the
put
minimum level of
like
player support that
minimum
should be
9 to 10
guaranteed
past
when an account
the
is at risk,
Rockies,
or really for
be
anybody who
fucking
wants to contact
pissed.
support?
Like ideologically, what is the ideal state, or practically, what do I think should be expected?
Let's do both.
Ideologically, that a mistake should never be made. It should always be perfect. Nobody should ever be falsely banned. All the bots should always be banned, and all appeals that are wrongfully submitted should be denied. And you should have access to a human being all day, all night, personal butler. That's what I think. In fact, ideal world, that shouldn't even be necessary. There should be no issues. We're never going to get there. That's okay. Practically, I think the bare minimum is you should know what's happened to you and why. I think one level up from that is you should be able to like do
How
something
long is
about
this?
that information, make contact, at
Player
minimum
support,
with like
false
an agent,
bans,
ideally.
Dead Man,
in
Runefest.
certain
Okay,
cases
so the
with a
last few
person.
subjects are actually worth
I
listening
don't
to.
think the bare minimum is
I
ever going to be
think.
enough, and you can bet, just like with bots, there could have been a bare minimum standard that we could have tolerated. I think we owe it to ourselves to apply the same obsession as we have with bots over the last 18 months to player support. And part of the reason why we've formed this new team called Player Trust that has player support and bots underneath it, anti-cheat underneath it, is because I think those teams need basically the same treatment. So like step one is done. We've released some live chat with human beings. I think between 2 p.m. and 11 p.m. BST every day, there are human beings you can speak with. There's also this AI agent. You know what I think our big cock up was we announced, I think, both of those things at the same time. So in a lot of people's heads, they say, you say that you've released all of these human interfaces and whatever, but actually all you've done is the AI stuff.
Yeah.
That was such a PR fuck up, to be frank. Like, we should have made it clearer that we're doing both, and we have launched both. Because actually, if you get through to a human, it works really well. We do need some automation because LLMs exist and bots are getting really good at appealing bans. Like, they look and sound and feel like humans. Now it's really hard. We need some automation to deal with that, but
What?
we need to just find the line between automation and real human and move it to where it needs to be, and then invest enough resource to be able to get it right once people are in the right place. That, I think, is what Chris, the superhuman who's running that team, that is his plan. And I think he's going to meet with me in the next
Dude,
month
that
or two
sounds
when he's
like-
back from having a baby.
that
to
sounds
figure
like
out how to
hell.
get that funded and invested in.
That sounds
We don't
terrible,
even get
man.
paternity leave here in the U.S. That's crazy.
There's nothing I can do about that, dude. That's on you, my friend.
I don't have any kids, so that's that I know about. So we're fine. So this is an anecdotal story. I recently realized that I have something on Twitter called message requests. It's my first time opening this in 5 years of owning a Twitter account, and I had about 700 messages. And because, me and T Papa run Behemoth, about 300 of those were clip submissions, and about 400 of those were people saying, "Hey, Tasty, I need help. I was falsely banned. Like, here's all of the information. Can you please reach out to a JMod?" And the answer is no, I'm not going to bother. Like, I'll bother a JMod if I ever get banned. But for the most part, I'm not going to stick my neck out for someone who I have no clue if they're telling the truth or not. I am curious because false bans do happen.
That's fair enough, actually. In this climate, fair enough. I remember, dude, in 2013, maybe it was 2014. It was probably 2014. I got hacked, and I reached out to Sick Nerd to reach out to a JMod to help me, and it was immediate. It was immediate.
I don't want to discount those people. That is a legitimate possibility. I guess first,
and that's how I became friends with Mod Maz.
How confident are you in your bot banning, gold farming detection software? How many of those people are truly?
By the way, that was a shout out to Sick Nerd. Obviously, shout out Sick Nerd.
That number.
Yeah. So the number of false bans.
You're a sick nerd, bud.
I've seen some information, but I don't know the exact number. It's probably somewhere in the hundreds or thousands over multiple years. Sounds like a lot. It is a lot, and it's not an acceptable number. On average, in a busy month, we ban about 1 million bots. So it's like 0.001 or 0.0001% of the bans are wrong. But because the numerator of that calculation is so big, like it just captures more people than is acceptable in that false ban sort of process.
It's crazy. Everyone who's false banned found me on Twitter and submitted proof. That's crazy. Wow.
Can you imagine what my inbox looks like, man? Like you've got 700 in yours.
Buddy, I've got your phone number. If I ever get banned, I'm gonna call. I don't care what time it is. I'm gonna call you. You're gonna make it right, all right?
Yeah, new number coming up. Either way, the point is false bans do exist. That is priority number one. So as part of the kind of player support overhaul, that's the most damaging bit to trust. It's better than it was, by the way. And every time I get one of those messages, I forward it to my head of anti-cheat. He looks into it, has a team look into it. Whether a false ban's made, we tweak the model, we tell the agent who made that mistake, etc. Like that happens all day, every day. That's not helpful or reassuring for people who are still stuck in that situation. But that does happen, which means we get
number two is what got number two.
Priority number one for the new sort of player trust plan.
Oh, you guys can't see
people
that.
Who do get false bans when they get unbanned?
Throat
is
goat.
A manual review? Does it have to be looked at by a real person?
Yeah.
And how do they? I don't know if you can answer this without giving too much away about anti-cheat, which you don't have to if you think this will be damaging. But how do you guys figure out if something is a false ban or not? And why would that person get caught in the first place in a ban?
Oh man, I got to be so careful here for reasons that you'll understand. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot of information in there. I'm going to have to give you a shitty answer, I'm afraid, because if I say the wrong thing, all the bots suddenly get real good.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. That's all right. Understandable. Is that your shitty answer, or is there something coming after?
That's my shitty answer.
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
Which wasn't no answer.
Yeah, you know what?
No answer.
If we have to go El
wasn't
Salvador
an answer
on them and imprison everybody, then if that's what it takes, we'll do it.
Look, it is a bit scorched earth, and I get it, and we knew that risk was going to come, but
that's like literally what I said. Did I not just say that really 30 minutes ago?
Scorched earth afterwards, rather than persist in this like heavy bot presence existence. I think that was
literally word for word, scorched earth.
Yeah, I think people are just generally worried that if we are going crazy hard on banning bots, which all of us agree is a good thing, but there will be stragglers. Do you feel like player support is in a place where
it's what you have
you can acceptably have a couple false bans and you're confident that they will get overturned?
Today, no. That is where we need to get.
Oh, that hurts hearing no.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that hurts hearing no.
And can you speak on any, tactics or improvements you are actively working on, or is that again kind of like a sketchy area to get into?
It's super frustrating. Like, that I wear my heart on my sleeve. I do genuinely want to talk about this stuff. The problem is we ban about 1 million of these bots a month now, right? And the most sophisticated
Jesus
models on
Christ.
Earth are now available broadly for free via like ChatGPT and Anthropic and all those kind of companies to
Oh,
anybody at
God.
any time. And so it's so easy to spin up one of those agents to write an appeal and substantiate what they were actually doing as real behavior. And then when one of those appeals works, because we get false negatives too, not just false positives, when one of those appeals works, it sort of trains an internal model on a bot farm or on a gold farm or somewhere like that, where they just get better at getting appeals to go through.
What?
And like the things that make my blood boil is when I'm sat on r/RuneScape botting and I see somebody gloating about the fact that they got one of their bots unbanned by like manipulating one of our agents. I can't tolerate that. Makes my stomach turn. Talking about some of the ways that we get better.
Gloating about it is crazy.
Like,
Like, what the
they've already got enough
fuck,
playbooks
man?
to try and manipulate the way that we treat their appeals.
But at least it helps.
Yeah,
That's
no,
good
for
that
sure.
they are
you
gloating because
guys
that
at
helps
all- I mean,
Jagex
I'm sure you're
recognize
worried
that they
about
need to
it,
do
but,
better, and that's what
with
he's
the
saying.
advancement of AI and
Fucking hell.
LLMs, like I just feel like there's a point in the future where we will get bots that are near perfectly mimicking human players. Like what?
They already are. They already are. Are you joking?
They already do to some extent. There are bots that speak and interact with other players like
Yep.
players. They train
Yep.
skills like a balanced account would.
Yep.
That is, they just appear as humans, right? Until they try and do something nefarious with the currency that they've generated, right? If they're absolutely unidentifiable while they're playing, the only data point that we get that really shows them for what they are is when they try and transact that gold out of the game. Like, but then we've got to try and figure out what behaviors do they have in common that resulted in that transaction. Like, we've got to peel back. It gets harder, I guess, is the summary. It gets harder to identify bots while they're botting, and it means that we have to focus on the point where they try and shift the gold off onto mule accounts or sell it.
Yeah, fair enough. We can talk about fun stuff now. Your whoop will no longer think your heart is exploding. I wanted to talk about IRL events, starting off with Deadman, the first ever
Here we
US
go.
RuneScape event. First of all, how sick was that?
That was so much
tight.
fun.
That was tight.
You like it?
Yeah,
It was
Yeah, you
incredible.
guys did a great job. That was so good.
The team's going to be so happy to hear that. Like, they're really proud of themselves, as they should be, and I'm super proud of them as well. It took a lot of effort to make that happen from plucky old Cambridge in the UK, but it's kind of one of those things. Once you've proven that you can do it, and you can come to the US and do an event like that, there's no excuse ever again to not do it. And so the call that I had earlier today involved, like, what would RuneFest look like if it was in the US? If we've got, I don't know, between 5,000 and 6,000 players coming to a RuneFest in the UK, and we've got 10 times, let's say, random number, 10 times as many players in the US as we have in the UK, does that mean we could do 100,000 people at a live event? That seems
would be
pretty ballsy if we could, but imagine filling a stadium, like full MetLife of RuneScape people. What does that look like?
That would be nuts. That
That's
would
where
be
my
crazy.
head's at. Now,
Oh,
I'm
what
not
the
playing 27 or even 26, but that's what I'd love to do.
Dude, I really
from
need
the
to
viewer
switch my mouse
perspective
out.
and,
That's
being
probably what I'll
backstage
do.
and everything,
If I
that
remember
went
to do that
off
whenever I
without a
clean my
hitch.
PC, I'm
I
gonna
mean, that
switch
was
my mouse
nearly
out.
a perfect
been
event.
saying this
What
since
was
like
the-
fucking
What was the process like that?
like
from start to
February, I
finish,
think.
how
My
did that
mouse started
idea
double
kind of
clicking.
form? Did solo mission approach?
Some
you?
days it's
What did you
worse.
guys do? What
Obviously,
was the
some days it's
process?
worse than
I mean,
others.
You need lawyers. You need companies.
That
to
was a
set stuff
brutal
up.
moment. They're banking.
It's
though.
probably
Fuck.
awful,
Clicked
right?
right out of it without
Yeah,
clicking.
no, that sucked.
It's like, what the fuck?
Either way, like, I think the America angle came from us. It may have even come from me, but it came from us. And I think Joel was just down for it. Sorry, Solo was just down for it. Our team spent a year like figuring out how to do this. That was the painful bit, right? Once you know how to do it, you can kind of go through the steps again. But like figuring out visas, I sat at a US embassy for like 4 hours trying to figure out what visa I need to be able to come and do that. And then a bunch of other people in our team had to do something similar. Getting all of those JMods over to the US and through borders and all that sort of stuff is another thing. Like, it's just hard, and it's like messy hard.
Excuse me.
I think we had good partners on the ground who helped us. If we're going to do something bigger, we're probably going to need like big professional event people to help us do something bigger.
You playing
I think we're
RuneScape right
kind
now,
of at
Cosmic?
about the level that we can manage just with ourselves and maybe a couple of small partners.
Yeah. Speaking about the DMM specifically, I mean, that was kind of like an esports event. Would you use that term?
I don't know. Like it is esporty. Does it feel like going to the Worlds for League of Legends? A bit different.
No.
I don't know. Esports is one of those words a bit like Bitcoin in my head. Like it's kind of got associations with it.
Mhm.
I don't know. Was it good for RuneScape people? I think so. Was it good for us? Yeah, it was
Ooh.
great. I don't know what to call it, but it was good.
So, do you not like the word esport attached to the RuneScape?
It just, I don't know if it's the best glove for us, right? Like it's competitive. So it's sport,
Yeah.
it is digital. So I can see why you'd call it an esport. But is it the same as like a CSGO finale?
It's just it's just like
It's
a
something else.
yeah. It's so
I don't know. For me, it
I've
was.
got
God,
strong
that's so
thoughts on this. I
fucking
think
weird.
Yeah, we're on
Tell me a
different.
strong thought.
Yeah,
What do you
we
think it
kind of
should be?
disagree on this. I want RuneScape to be an esport, and I
no.
see it. You know,
why
like,
would you
to
want
me,
it to be
Deadman
an
All-Stars
esport?
was, like,
It's
that
not.
was our world.
It's
or,
not
whatever.
though.
Yeah.
And
It's just
yeah,
like
I love the
can you
direction it was
host
going.
tournaments?
However,
Yes,
I was,
but
bouncing back and forth between the crowd
I
and the
don't
green
know,
room. I don't know what it
bro.
looked like on Twitch. To be fair, every single esports event I have ever watched has
maybe
been on
but
Twitch.
PvP
So I don't know
with clan, yeah, like
what,
clan shit
like what it was like from that
specifically, I
angle.
guess,
And
versus
if it felt
Deadman.
like a real
Well,
esport.
kind of. That's the thing is, though, they're solo too.
Tasty, what do you think?
You need to have
Oh,
specific
I'll
teams,
be honest.
bro.
I think RuneScape would be a terrible esport.
Thank you.
Don't
I
want
agree
it to
with-
be an esport.
I agree with
I don't
Tasty.
think that's where its strengths lie. And
I
if
don't
we
know who
lean
the
into
fuck
that,
Tasty
I
is,
feel
but
like
I agree with
we're
this guy.
focusing on the incorrect strengths of RuneScape, or in this instance, it would be kind of our weakness. It's just not set up to be a highly competitive game like CSGO or like League of Legends. There's too much RNG. It's just kind of like, what we love about the game is that it's kind of janky and old, but has this beautiful personality and flavor. And I just don't think it translates to esports. Why I think Deadman was so incredible is that it focused on the strengths, which was the community, the incredible creators that we have, like the passion that's behind this game. And like, that's what I want to see more of if we do other RuneScape events, which I'm curious, is there anything in the pipeline you could tell us about? How likely is another US event? Things beyond RuneFest? What does it look like for Jagex events in the future?
I mean, there's no official announcement here, but I'm as serious about going back to the US as I am about having 0 bots. So make of that what you will. I think we should be there.
Let's go.
Yeah, the US event was really nice. It's a headache to go to the UK for, all of us. And it is a much bigger player base in the US. Do you think you don't have to say you're committing to this or like you're exploring it, but would you like to see
there's a much
US
bigger
RuneFest?
population in the US?
I'd love to
That's
see
why.
a US RuneFest.
And would it be in place of UK or like two each year, one in each continent?
I think 2 each year is probably too much. I don't want to split it like that, but I don't know. We've got a whole team of people who are very good at this, and they are, as recently as today, in fact, as recently as 3 hours ago, talking with me about what they think we should do. We've discussed all of those options, is all I can say. Like,
I don't even think I can go to 2 a year. I'm gonna be real, and I love them.
like there's a reason why the World Cup happens every 4 years. There's a reason why like you leave a bit of space. Now, I don't think we should leave 4 years between RuneFests. I think doing 2 every year, one in the US, one in the UK, would be a mistake, and you'd lose some of the magic. I think we just need time to get it right as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys enjoy the IRL events. Like in a perfect world, what do you think a good schedule would be? Like 2 a year, one in UK,
Holy
one in US,
shit,
just
what
total
is with-
events, not RuneFest
Look at this
necessarily.
guy's stats.
Yeah, like maybe like 1.5 or 2 events a year, one big one slightly smaller one, and then they kind of swap.
Jesus,
every
dude,
year,
I would
something like
kill
that
myself
would
trying to
be
keep
quite
my
cool.
shit even like that.
I
That
don't
is
know. We'll figure out. We'll run a bunch of tests and ask players.
just looks
and see what
annoying.
they
That
want
like
most.
literally
That'll be
hurts
what
my
it is.
head thinking about
I think
how
another reason
fucking
that I
annoying
really
this
liked,
has to be.
Deadman is because it was a player created event. Like I think it's kind of shown that creators can do a lot more than just advertise RuneScape via playing it in a video. They can help design formats, they can generate major community moments and create ideas that Jagex supports officially. What did you guys learn from allowing creators to become genuine event or development partners? Like what's your takeaways from DMM this year?
I think it feels the same as when we took One Man Army and made it Iron Man. I think it feels the same as when we've worked with players and it's gone right in game. I think Worms Craig, the most recent release, is a great example of it. we are at our best, and it's
Is
one of
that
I think our unique advantages
what
as
we
a business
did?
that we can do things
Wait,
like
what?
that. It's kind of in our DNA. For it to happen with in real life stuff just feels like a natural
Fuck.
evolution. It feels really doesn't feel forced. It feels really like normal and natural to do that with
I
solo.
don't know.
And we'll have a few more examples in the next 18 months. I don't know how much has been announced yet, but there are other things coming that are going to feel a bit like that. I want us to do more of it. I actually think the creator Jagex relationship is super unique. Like a lot of businesses work with influencers or work with content creators. I genuinely think we do it a bit different. You probably feel it better than I could ever say anyway. And when we're at our best, it's because the two worlds collide and we help create. What I really want to do, and this isn't just events, this is just the way that we work with creators. What I want us to do is help you to do things that you can't do on your own, either financially or because we have access to 60 million lines of code that you don't have, or we have access to designers and developers that you can't get access to. Like, my dream is that Tasty and T-Papa, they come to me and say, here's what I want to do. I can't possibly do it. I need X, Y, and Z, and only you can help me. And then we kind of sign an agreement and swing for the fences on something really ambitious. I love that. That's what I want to do.
Whoops.
Love Island Gellinor.
Mine.
Dude, I'm
No, actually,
so
that's a bad
glad
idea.
that
I
doesn't
thought about it for a
reset.
couple
seconds.
What?
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
bad
Oh
idea.
my
Yeah, that's
Remember
think-
the quick chat thing? Like, this is not a dating site. That was there for a reason, my man.
So glad that
I
it
think
doesn't
here
reset
in
anymore.
RuneScape we have
Holy
this
shit.
really interesting situation where when we look at World of Warcraft, their creators in World of Warcraft are almost always at odds. Like they really don't like each other. There's like no interaction. And then over here,
What?
like Ayiza is our friend.
Is that true?
Goblin is our friend. You know,
You think-
Sarni
you
is our
think-
friend.
You think they think we're friends?
I hope they do. They better, or else they're really like they're psychopaths and they're tricking us, bro. Like I don't know.
Mod North is our friend. I'm telling my mom, dude.
But you know what I mean? Like the relationship, it's beyond. It doesn't feel like when I'm talking to one of them. It's not like I'm talking to Jagex. It's like I'm talking to Mod Sween or Mod Ease, and like they really care, and they I think they do not think they like us, Daisy.
Decline to come. We're acceptable.
I think in reality, like the litmus test is, if Aiza left Jagex again, would he stay in touch with you? I think we all know the answer is yes. Like,
Yeah,
He
I
loves
sometimes have to ping him a couple times to respond to me, but we could stay in contact.
if
For
it
sure.
helps, it's the same for me. He doesn't respond to me either, dude.
He's busier than all of us,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay, we don't want to keep you for too long, so we have a few closing questions.
Sure.
T-Papa, this one's you can rip into this question. This one's yours.
Okay, so me and Tasty, we enjoy our Michelin dining restaurants. This is like, this is why we go, and this is why, I'm doing a subathon or whatever I do in life. It's because I want to make money so I can go and spend it at this Michelin dinner, go on these trips with my friends. What is your
Oh god.
thing that makes you John Bellamy? Like, why are you, what are you doing for fun on the weekend, or you're saving for to go on a trip? Like, what's the thing that just makes you you?
It's a bit tragic, but the job that I've got right now is hand on heart. This is my dream. Like, this is my dream job. There's a lot of RuneScape players who will get that. Like, imagine you go run Jagex for a day. What would you do? It feels a bit like that. I'm not going to have this job forever. So until I get like moved on or whatever happens, like I'm kind of all in on this, which is a slightly shitty answer, but it's also true. I have my first day of holiday since Christmas, or first break, mostly including weekends, on Saturday this week. So I'm going to go away and sort of see my girlfriend and find humanity again. But like, I'm genuinely all in on this gig until I can't be. And so personal and professional have all blended together. Maybe in the long distant future, once we've achieved everything we want to, one thing I'd really like to do is I'd love to buy a 1989 Porsche 911 964, but like jet black.
It's a good choice.
White inner rims, silver wheels, and I would like to restore it within an inch of its life, and
Yeah.
then drive it through Tuscany in the south of France. I would love to go and do that. And I'd love to go surfing in Cabo for like a year. But that's all for many years down the road. Like, there's a lot to be done first.
Perfect answer.
It's a beautiful image. That's
Perfect.
it's very close to my dream car, which would be like a 1970 911, but I want it forest green, brass accents.
Oak green metallic from the 70s.
Beautiful,
Just-
beautiful cars. You've got good taste.
And then the south of France, you gotta get some chartreuse.
You ever had chartreuse?
my girlfriend's Spanish, so like it'll be like Basque Country, the bit in between the south of France and the north of Spain. Go drive through the hills and stuff. That all has to wait for a few years though.
And so you're a surfer too?
Yeah, surfer, diver. Like I spent a lot of time in Australia and sunny countries growing up, so there's a bit of that there. Yeah, I'd love to go stick a surfboard on top of a 964 and drive to the coast. That'd be fun.
That is beautiful. All right, a couple closing questions. Old School is currently entering this period from a position of a lot of strength, but success creates its own risks. We have complacency, technical debt over expansion, chasing too big of an audience, loss of trust, too cautious to evolve. What do you think is the greatest threat to RuneScape over the next 5 to 10 years?
Honestly, I think letting those thoughts creep in is actually the biggest risk. I think.
Sorry to put them there. My bad.
No. So if it all goes south, it's you, dude.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the right people are managing that team. I trust the people who are doing it. If we get too obsessed with trying to find a new audience or trying to copy another game or we feel like we've got too much easy escape. If it gets too in our heads and we end up being reactive in a way that's not helpful and we find ourselves on the back foot, that's a massive risk, I think, to the game. I think the honest answer is you've got to stay on the front foot. If there are things that are going a bit too far into easy escape, bring them back gently. Just try and keep us in that narrow sweet spot while adding to the game. That's really, really hard, but the team that's doing it now has been doing it for a decade and they've done a really good job. So honestly, I think don't really change the recipe too much. Just try and get better at what we're making.
Yeah, I think Jagex is, I mean, out of all the games that I've played in terms of development teams and leadership, I think Jagex is the game that I have, the developer that I have the most trust in. So you guys are doing a good job. And our final question for you. When your time as CEO eventually ends, what change do you want most of the community to associate with Mod North? What do you want people to think of you when you're gone? Not dead. That sounds awful. you know what I mean?
Man, he just really wanted that Porsche. That's so sad. He never made it there.
Tell me how you really feel, dude. What do I want? I think it would be really nice if it felt like after my run is over, like a RuneScape player was running the company for a bit. If it felt like that, I think I'll be happy. But to be honest, that's somebody else's Reddit post to write, not mine.
Okay, he's
Keep up,
winning
get
then.
on it. You're the right
He's
guy.
winning then.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I feel like that's how it
He's
is right
definitely. It is.
It does
It
feel like
is.
that. Yeah,
I
you're doing a great
I
job.
have literally
appreciate
said
it.
that.
Thanks a lot.
So he's winning.
Yeah, and I think you are one of the most like community facing CEOs we've ever had. Like
That's
people
good
know
shit,
who
bro.
you
Good
are.
shit.
People like you. People like what you've done. So again, thank you so much.
I
for
literally
taking time
literally
out of
said
your
that on my
absolutely packed
podcast,
calendar
like-
to do this with us and not only speak to us but speak to the entire community.
He's doing
I think
a
it really
pretty
means
good
a lot.
job.
And I don't want you to miss your flight, so we
Better
can
than
cut it
anyone
off
else
here.
has.
Thank you very much for joining. Do you have
before-
any closing
well,
words, any shout outs?
Better than anyone else has done since Andrew.
A shout out to the RuneScape community.
This is like the first
I think,
first person who's
Tasty
given a
owes my
shit,
friend
like
James
actually
100
given
mil.
a
He's not
shit.
getting
Otherwise,
Since
we like have
Andrew.
fun, I guess.
There's been like
Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We
been like
appreciate this. I hope you enjoyed this episode.
oof, 3
Vote us for the Golden Gnome
CEOs.
Best Old School podcast. No one's got Mod North on. Dude, that's us. All right,
4?
we will see you guys.
Maybe 4
Actually, this is
since
the end of season 1.
Andrew?
So we're
3
gonna
or
take
4?
probably a month break. A
Yeah,
month break,
Mod
and
North
over the
is
next couple
definitely
weeks, we're
the
gonna be
best
releasing
one.
some of our Patreon episodes for free to you guys on YouTube, and then we're gonna pick back up in about a month. So thank you, everybody. We really appreciate your patronage.
Yeah, he
T-Papa,
might be the
it's
third,
your
I
turn for
think.
some
So what did it
closing
go?
words.
Mod,
Oh, this is
Mod
banger
Mark
first season.
Gerhardt.
The
Yeah,
guests have been
MMG,
awesome.
Mod Mark
Mod North,
Gerhardt,
Thank you so much for
and
coming
then
on.
Pip, and then North. So yeah, I
I'm
guess
so
he's
excited for
he's
this
the
season.
third
This is
since
getting
Andrew.
so much
Yeah.
fun.
All right, we'll see you guys. Thank you very much.
Only good to sit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like literally though. Well, Group Iron was pretty good, but yeah, took him way too fucking long to put it out. Oh, excuse me. Fuck, what the hell just happened? What the fuck am I doing? You just click all over till something works. That's how this game's played, right? Ba, 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 ba. What the fuck is this?
He's a tour guide, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cambridge, the inspiration for the fictional town of Lumbridge in RuneScape, or old school RuneScape. The headquarters of Jagex, based in Cambridge Science Park, will be visiting in a few days' time, and we'll see where the game
Wait,
will love.
what?
Whoa, the wow guy.
Go, 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 go.
Yo. Question.
Savik says, "Can Sard and I call you?" Savik is at my house. What? You guys
Do
are
I video call him?
Yeah, of course. Give me a call, but like, how are you landed? Savik!
Yo, do you see us?
How are you guys landed up without me
Where is Jagex? Where's the headquarters? Oh wait, right here.
But I think they've got for sure a lot. And they got a longer road because they just came out.
Now I'll be a little bit of RPGs and stuff.
Yeah, old school.
Only old school, yeah. I might do RuneScape 3 one day, but
How old is this?
I was recording and I realized he was writing his address down. And I had to retake it.
Yo, what's
Savix already said hi to you. What's going on, JP?
before our mercy?
Holy. This is so cool.
I'm still here, so.
He said that. You gotta get one?
Yeah, sure. I had a photo with the cabin guy, right? And the dude that stole the sword. Oh, actually, can we do something?
3, 2, what?
Yeah. Okay, bro. No.
Hey, you work right behind the.
Yeah, dude. Some days it's just the two of us in the office. It's just me and him right
Oh,
now.
you're like the Giga Chat of this.
It's the shortest one as well, I think. Easy baby.
Oh, Giga Chat is like
Oh yeah.
high status.
Yeah, he was the easiest
guy that does everything.
That's cool, man. He's great to work with.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna finish something up then. And I'll
Okay,
reply.
yeah.
No worries.
Thank you.
What?
Sci-fi.
Fuck.
So we'll quickly bus around the next floor, just so then you've seen the whole office that way.
Sure.
So. What are we doing, man? Yeah, thanks. What are you doing? I'm just showing the vibes, you know.
This is so cool.
Are we doing this?
I want to be in there.
Yeah, when am I speaking? In like 5 minutes? 5 minutes.
Downstairs in there.
Are you going to be there at the same time? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to do the tour. Okay. Yeah.
Are you okay in a little shorts?
Oh shit, sorry, am I ruining a video?
No, I'm saying if you could be in it.
Okay.
So funny, man.
That guy.
You.
Alright, yeah. You got me a little bit paranoid yesterday. I was like sitting there. Don't call me North, it's weird. What's going to happen tomorrow? We're going to have a job still.
Yeah, he was telling me, you said you're going to fire him like 3 times.
like 3 times at the bar. I sent you a request, maybe I declined it or
Everyone seems to love you, man. Good CEO.
I don't know if I ignored it. Like,
That's crazy, Joe.
maybe I thought
you
you
can
were.
only ignore Aiza for so long, man.
Maybe
Like-
he was. I thought he was like a spurg or something from my chat. You know.
Dude, I love that you just leaned into the grind 110% from day zero. Like, what even is that?
I don't know. I'm taking a break now, but like, dude, this game is insane. It's.
You went so hard. I was watching like the progress, thinking he's gonna burn out in like 25 days.
Now, I've done stuff like this in WoW, but WoW doesn't really let you.
Yeah.
RuneScape's like, oh, this is nothing. Like, I've barely played the game.
Okay.
That's awesome, man.
Challenge accepted. Jake.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's way
Yeah,
better.
I mean, as you can see,
I clearly, I just don't know anything about WoW, honestly.
This is great.
very nice. It's really nice space though. Obviously, we can do stuff like this. So typically, like when player support bring in new team members or they do PMods and they have their induction, they'll use that area. It works out really well for it. And then down here is like just where we've got like IT stores and
Cool.
audio team are like down the back. So
Oh yeah, where they record stuff.
yeah, so they do everything like all in house.
I genuinely didn't get this at all, so this is the first for me also.
You don't have that thing anymore where like she was frying meat and that was like one of the recordings for the cooking.
Oh,
So I
the
heard that
mother
story.
of the
That was-
founder.
Yeah,
They were
Mrs.
frying bacon.
Yara.
That's the sound of the meat
That's so
cooking.
cool though.
Mrs. G.
I think she drew some of the early art as well in Classic, like giraffes and stuff. Actually, he didn't. I just joined the tour.
Dude, these are just all the mods?
This is from Runes.
Wait,
RuneFest.
what
That's
the?
so cool.
We took photos of everyone in the photo booth, and then yeah, they made this huge RuneScape scene.
Wow. Hello.
That's actually really cool. Damn, dude.
No one else really gets to see, so.
What is this? Is our Guinness World Record for most music tracks.
Wow.
Nice flex.
Nice flex.
It's just like
It's a bit
weird
off
right
it.
now.
I think we're might be even like 1,800. I think.
Wow.
It's a
Hey,
lot of
the
music.
musics are crazy good. Chat loves it too. Like when we stream.
I've only been using in-game music.
Me too. I've
Which
never
is so
listened to
good.
other game. I was
And you
the
can just
game.
put it on random and it just picks a random song.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
is your
that's still
favorite music in?
Dude, I never
I don't know, it's a lot to choose
ever
from.
listened to the fucking RuneScape music as a kid.
That's
It's
it,
so
that's it.
so weird. I never ever
It's
did.
probably Waterfall, which is one of the earlier tracks. from
Ah, the
back in day.
classic, yeah.
It is quite a classic one. Have you never?
This is my first time in this.
Was it a tour for you as well, then? You know.
This is cool.
The tour guide isn't the tour.
Yeah, so this is where we do all our music making and our sound effects or VO or dialogue. and that kind
Wow.
of- And so yeah, I mean, we've got like little boobs over here. This one's empty. This chap now works remote. And then we've got our recording studio over here, where we do instrumental recording, dialogue.
Oh, you guys did the dialogue too?
Yeah, for the trailers maybe, or could bring in some musicians or whatever. Yeah, this is relatively new, this space, but
It's like super soundproof.
It's like
huh?
custom built here, or?
it is, yeah. I mean, we got this assembled that we can move it to a different place if we ever wanted to. And this is what we call the audio coffin. Many audio designers have
What
been
do you call
composing audio coffin.
Audio.
Audio
Just like,
coffin.
it's special.
That's cool.
We do
Uh,
run back.
Oh, all right.
In the auditorium.
Yeah.
Someone presenting.
I could chat for ages.
Yeah, but nice. I'm gonna get some very nice people to see you
Yeah,
again.
Julian.
Julian.
That's right. You know, I think I've seen some of your streams.
Really?
I think I've seen some of your streams. Yeah, I recognise the face.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, no worries, man. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, sorry to cut it short. But
No, you're fine. That was
presenting,
awesome.
So I need to be there.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'm gonna get in the shit.
That was awesome. Thank you for that.
I'd say there's not a huge amount as there would be like in a full office, but I still think it holds up quite well.
We're right.
Let's go back this way. We'll let them finish saying it.
Okay.
We'll just go down to
You're getting good content for your
Yeah.
vault here.
Well, I was gonna make like a really shorts format, but I'm getting so much more.
He's getting content, bro.
I might have to do a couple, you know?
Yeah, so I think for like typically the rules for most is that no one's really recording, but because I'm able to just obviously walk around with you guys. then-
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, man.
How do I change the thumbnail on this fucking? remember how to change the thumbnail of the stream. I think I gotta change it before I launch it. I can't remember. I like never stream on YouTube. Well, I never stream anymore in general. Alright guys, I am gonna get off stream now. I'm gonna go eat and probably fucking, I don't even know. I might go lay down, honestly. I'm just like fucking bored. I'm either gonna work out or lay down or both. Probably both. I'm just like fucking bored and I don't really want to sit on the computer too much more, at least in this exact moment. I'm sure I will later in the day, but for now guys, peace out, take care. Thank you so much everyone who did tune in and watch. It's very appreciated. Always need that watch time. But yeah, for now, I'm out guys, peace, and I'll see you probably, like I said, when did I say fucking Wednesday? Thursday? Wednesday? If I'm off Wednesday, which I believe I am, yeah, Wednesday for a hot sauce stream, but that'll probably be on Twitch. So yeah, peace.